Good afternoon. Are you all awake? Wake up the person next to you. If he's sleeping or she's sleeping, wake him up. Okay. How many of you here walk nicely? Yeah? Okay. But what if you walk like this? What if you walk like this? What if you walk like this and somebody told you, why are you walking like this? You didn't have to. We're talking about clubfoot. Clubfoot is a deformity that happens when you're born. It's a congenital deformity. It can be in one foot or in both feet. The affected foot is rotated internally at the ankle, and people appear to walk on their ankles. It affects 1 in every 500 live births. It's more prevalent in males. And worldwide, there's about 200,000 children born every year with clubfoot. As you can see, Asia has the biggest number. Why does this happen? We don't know. We simply don't know. There's no specific reason. It's not because of the position of the fetus in the uterus. It's not because of any very obvious genetic link. And what happens? Can I have the camera here, please? Camera. This is an example of a foot where the child has the clubfoot deformity. As you can see, the leg bones are bent inwards. Can you see that? The bones should have actually been like this, but they were born like this. Now it's possible to straighten this. It's possible to get the legs back up like this and have that child walk normally for the rest of his or her life. Thank you. We'll go back to the slide. There is no discomfort for the child when the child is born with this condition, but the problem is when the child tries to walk. There is a small link between the parents having clubfoot and the child being born with the clubfoot deformity as well. Diagnosis is very simple. The condition is immediately visible at birth. It can be detected before birth in ultrasound images, but there's no treatment possible before the child is actually born. Right, so what can we do about a child born with a clubfoot? The old method was surgery. They used to operate upon the child's legs. They used to put the child's leg in a cast, and they used to operate upon the child's legs to straighten the legs. Now that definitely had an improvement, but with a lot of scar tissue, and when you're working with young children whose bones are continuing to develop for many years, the results were not very satisfactory. And then something revolutionary happened. They said that it doesn't have to be so complicated, and you can actually straighten the child's foot with a simple set of braces. So as you can see in my hands, I've got shoes, small shoes. And children are fitted with these shoes, which separate their legs and put them in a somewhat unnatural angle. But this helps to straighten the foot. This is done for about 3 months. The child wears this continuously. It wears it for 23 hours in a day. After that, it wears it intermittently. It wears it whenever it's sleeping, during the day or during the night. It wears it when it's sleeping. And the child has to wear this until it's about 3 or 4 years old. Now that's it. There's a very small surgical procedure which might sometimes be done on the back of the child's leg, or the tendon might be lengthened a little bit with a small incision. But other than that, the entire process can be done with a simple set of prosthetic devices which are fitted to the child, and the child has to wear this for about 3-4 years in their life. At the end of that, the child is almost perfectly normal.